Hey guys, these are the directions for Wednesday, December the 16th. I actually have a couple of doctor's appointments today. As I get closer to having the baby, I'll have more and more frequent doctor's appointments, so please don't be alarmed. I am currently on the homepage. I'm going to use the Enter Here button to take us to our current module. And we are still in the Indian government and Ahsoka assignment. So this is for 1215 and 1216. So you're going to skip the first part because we can see here that that is for Tuesday, December 15th, and we are not on Tuesday, December 15th. We are currently in Wednesday. However, if you want to watch the video again, please feel free to do so. So I'm going to come down to where Wednesday is labeled. You're going to open up the document analysis sheet because we're going to be examining two documents today, just two. Once you click what is highlighted in red, it's going to force you to make a copy. Change the title to include your first and last name, and then make sure to drop that into your India and China folder, excuse me. So you can see here that I'm just making my copy and changing the folder by clicking the folder button at the top near the title. So normally this DBQ has, I think, 5 documents. We are only doing 2. We're going to be doing A and D because we are doing an extremely shortened version of this assignment, which will conclude with a 2 to 3 sentence response answering the question. So keep in mind, guys, while you're analyzing the documents, the question that we should be answering or thinking about is, was Asaka or should Asaka be remembered as a ruthless conqueror or an enlightened ruler? And we have to remember the differences between a ruthless conqueror and an enlightened ruler because he was both, but how should he be remembered? And we need to remember that ruthless means like cold-hearted, will stop at nothing, extremely mean, very determined. And conqueror is somebody who takes over something. Whereas an enlightened ruler, a ruler is somebody who guides and leads their people to good decisions and doesn't use force. And enlightened means open-minded. It's somebody who uses reasoning and is very well informed before making a decision. And they respect other people's opinions. To answer the documents, you may do them individually, you may analyze them in partners, or you may analyze them in a small group. If you would like to analyze them today, you're going to have to use Google Meets or some other means of communicating with people because, again, we are not having a Zoom. So today you are going to just be completing the documents. Tomorrow, we are going to discuss the documents very briefly before I have you answer that question about Asaka using a 2 to 3 sentence response. Okay, so I will give you time tomorrow to do your 2 to 3 sentence response to the question, should Asaka be remembered as a ruthless conqueror or an enlightened ruler? However, if you feel that you are ready to answer this question today after you have finished your documents, you feel like you completely understand what the background essay means, what the question means, and how you can use the documents, go ahead and answer the question. Just make sure that when you're writing your 2 to 3 sentences, you are not using personal pronouns like I, because this is not about your opinion, it's about answering a question and using facts to support your answer. So your reader is not concerned about what you think or your opinion. They're just interested in the facts. So we should write it and present it as if the writer or the reader knows nothing about it. So you should never use personal pronouns when you're writing. If you do choose to complete it today on Wednesday, you're going to click the submit button and that's going to open up a text box. And from that text box, you can type in your 2 to 3 sentence answer and then hit submit. Again, we will go over the documents tomorrow. We will talk about things, and then I will give you a few minutes to complete your response. If you have any questions, please feel free to text me or email me. Again, I apologize for the late notice. But you do not need me to guide you through the documents. We are very well aware of how to do this. We will just have that discussion tomorrow so that we can make sure that we understand them. Have a great day, guys.